Very quickly into this second map right here. We're not even going to get a chance to break anything down. Dwayne gets out to the utility players and London eSports here on Inferno. We'll start things out on the T side. It's Mighty Max to open things up on the frags. Nades in on Astro will take him down and Fry. He's extremely low as a result. London Slayers kicking things off with sheer aggression and fragging power out towards Banana. A 5 versus 2. Okay, that was an explosive start. Hello. Welcome to Inferno, our second map in our grand finals. As Thomas will continue to frag away, take down Dom. And Eccles will be left alone alive in a 1 versus 5. Nothing to be. Not going to happen this time.
Oh, what a good pistol round coming out from the London Slayers, not losing a single member. That early Banana aggression really got shut down from London eSports really early on. We saw the HE grenade as well come out from Rom, finding a kill. And now London eSports. They don't get a bomb plant, so it's going to be a complete save for them. No force buy coming in. And the London Slayers, a very good start.
Yeah, very nice simple hold down towards the B-bomb site, in particular towards that Banana position.
Yeah.
And just simple kills coming in against London eSports side. Although they are going to frag back here on the eco round. That's a nice angle for Artist to find against Smoothie, and he wasn't ready for that. Very off angle to take, especially when you're out towards that. You can obviously see how difficult it is to hit that headshot. You're not often expecting it.
Yeah.
So, Smoothie not to be ready for that doesn't really surprise me too much. For London Slayers, obviously, a bit of a disadvantage going into this one, with the FMR's picked up on Astro's part. But Ron will try and frag back, takes down Soulcast. He needs to press out towards this corner, probably going to end up getting traded, but stalling for enough time. They're going to back up to get into position. Mighty Max will be first responder to the bomb site. 4 versus 3. London eSports should be able to get this plant down, however.
Yeah, with a little bit of a miss smoke, as there is going to be a little bit of an edge, and Thomas is going to be able to spot that out, and he actually is going to just push straight through that smoke. Thomas with 1, and it is going to be Stanley as well. Mighty Max. And the bomb does not go down. 3 kills actually go in favour of that T side. So a relatively good round, considering that we didn't see a bomb plant in either round. But that second round, just Glocks. They get 3 kills. And the London Slayers, that's going to affect their economy, because we're not going to be able to see an AWP come out. Because it's going to have to be a rebuy. So even into the next, we're not going to be able to see an AWP. But the AK is coming out from London eSports. So far, look at this control towards Banana already. The deep smoke and flash as well. And if Rom wants it, he can get this Banana control.
He could well do. But for this one, it looks like he doesn't want to go so far forward. Mighty Max will just hold back alongside Rom to just face in at the edge of this smoke. Another deep smoke down towards the top of Banana position. So that way the T side can't get that Banana control. They're also pressed out here to the second mid and mid positions, where the rest of the default is coming into play for London eSports. It's Dom out to the apartments. Not seeing anybody else out here. An Artist with the Molotovs getting ready to set up for the A-bomb site. Or try and Molotov down one of the angles that might force... actually doesn't land deep enough to force Thomas back out of position. He's going to just be waiting. Nice and pretty back here. Artist faces, spots out one more out towards the A-bomb site. Just trying to pull attention away from the B-bomb site. That's where the bomb's going, and 2 more T-side players are going to try and commit.
Yeah, with the bomb in towards Banana, like you just said, they're trying to pull a little bit of a rotation off by lurking 2 players in towards this brackets area, but they're now going to group up. It's going to be Rom up close with the FAMAS, and he can't do anything. So it's all up to Mighty Max on towards this B-bomb side at the moment, and he's sort of caught in the open here. The flash is coming in, and completely blind. It's going to be Astro finding him as well. So far this round, falling to pieces for the CTs as they lose both of the members on towards the B-bomb site. The B anchors, and London eSports do find an easy site to enter. There's Dom as well. Nice kill on Stanley, and the London Slayers falling to pieces in this third round. Smooya and Thomas left. Wow, Dom with another one as well. Thomas, last one remaining, and he can't find anything either. So low HP on towards the London eSports side, or at least some of the members, but they don't lose a single death.
No, there you go, 2-1 on the board. Nice stuff coming through from London, of course, to get control of that one. Of course, off the back of the damage they did in the last round as well, means that they, of course, going to reset the London Slayers down to basics on the pistols. But a force buy will still come through here. CZs and Deagles with the Kevlar and everything for that CT side. It's a bit of a chance that they can try and see if they can get those good picks, but Fry will start things off with a nice kill on Rom. First man down towards Banana, and Mighty Max will be here. Ready to first. Fry will be out here with the AK ready to face in of his own right. And the first frag taken by the London eSports side. Backup will rotate in as Mighty Max got a hell of a task ahead of him. If they execute right now, he's going to be all alone on the bomb site to try and defend him. That was essentially a 1 versus 5.
And for London eSports, They are grouping up in towards this B bomb site at the moment, but no, they're actually going to have that one player lurking in towards brackets and bring the bomb along as well. So really, it's all up to Stanley and Mighty Max with the CZs up close. Stanley just sitting in the CT cutoff. It's going to be Artis on the entry. Flashes coming in. Stanley pushing through the smoke. He finds one, falls back. Mighty Max finds one as well. So far this round looking pretty promising. Stanley as well. And now it's a 2-on-2, Jamie.
Smooya and Thomas moving up, smokes down towards the crossing. Thomas getting ready towards the backstab. Alongside Thomas and Smooya making their way in for the retakes. Flashbangs over as Thomas and Tom come forward. Smooya with a second shot, but can't get the frag on Astro, who keeps control. 3 kills and 7 points of health, staying alive for the second round on the board. London eSports going to equalise against London Slayers.
How close was that? Smooya, we saw Astro down to 7 HP. And Smooya almost picks off a very big clutch for his team. But it's not going to go in his favour, and it is going to be a save coming out for the CTs. So now we see London eSports in a good position to be able to take the lead on their own map pick of Inferno. And look at this from Smooya. The self-boost coming up with the Deagle. Let's see if he can find anything. Tight angle. Already spotted out. It does get a little bit of damage down to Artis. But other than that, there's not going to be much found for the London Slayers. And you can't really expect much to be found. There is a B stack of the CTs at the moment. So London eSports need to be careful and need to find out this information. Otherwise, they could be running into a slaughter. It is going to be Thomas just deciding to bait himself out. Fire a few pistol shots. Maybe try and give London eSports the idea that there's only 1 or 2 members towards this B bomb site. So far, with lots of time left on the clock, Prey able to find one. They have a lot of options of what they want to do.
Just one player out here lurking, trying to keep the speed bomb site, the main sort of defensive force right now from the CTs. Smooya with the reverse eagle shot. Can't quit on the second. Close on Astro, but Astro will able to get that frag back. If Smooya had not jumped, I think maybe able to land that shot back to a 4 versus 3 scenario. But London Slayers after losing their main man on the A bomb site. The rest of the players on B will push back and try and find a way into the retake. I mean, I imagine it won't have to be possible, but of course they've only got eco pistols, no Kevlar. Not much do they have to save in this one, so it'd be a better idea to try and go for the retake. I mean, you can get some damage done on the T side, but they're actually going to opt for that save instead. So questionable choices, I think. Again, they haven't got a lot to lose in this one, London eSports or London Slayers. But there is an decision. Stanley does get 1 headshot on Artis, so take that Mac 10 out of play. Find a good headshot on the AK as well. That'll be even better for the CT side.
That's a nice kill coming out from Stanley. And he's going to go and recover that weapon as well. Or at least try to at this point. It is going to be the T side. Just falling back in towards the pit. We do see an AK saved in to Stanley. So we are going to see a buy round come out from the London Slayers. There isn't the money there to be able to get an AWP out, unfortunately. Actually, no, it won't be able to get it out. Smooya will just have to go with an AUG or an M4 into this. And for the London Slayers, this really is the chance for them to make this competitive and make this game even.
Buyouts will come through here, the CT side. Losing the early leads of the London eSports squad as London Slayers do their best looking for a way into this one. It's Stanley up with the AUG. I won't be able to find anything. I hear the HG now doing a little bit of damage to Astra, but that's about as far as I'll be able to go in terms of the early part of this tag damage. Defaults in play from London eSports. And London Slayers want to play passively around this. It seems to be basic defaults coming through from the London eSports side. Not getting a massive amount out of it. The execution is really the main sort of star of the rounds of each. The face in from Astra will not do any damage to anyone else. We'll still face out towards long to gain that long control. Bomb back over at the stairs as well, not committed towards the A or B. They could wrap up through Speedway and go commit to the B bomb site. I've got to get Thomas down first. I don't want to try that though.
Well, it's going to be Thomas on the AUG in towards this long library area at the moment. The smoke going to come out. He's going to deny him presence. He's going to fall back towards library, but it's going to be the bomb making its way towards B. So all the T's are going to actually regroup at this point. So it's going to be all up to Rom and Mighty Max in towards B. And Rom actually really aggressive on this smoke at the moment. And he should be able to find one. There it is. Can he follow up with the second? No, he can't. But Mighty Max in towards the side. And so far, a very good round coming out from Slayers, but they need to keep it going. Thomas with 2! Oh, Thomas is chiming in. Mighty Max as well. And it's all down to Dom left in a 1-on-4. Finds the first. The bomb's just in front of him, so he actually might be able to get it down, but the only problem is this player. Thomas got a wide swing.
Oh.
And there it is. The kill goes in favour of the London Slayers, and 3-3. They do get the bomb down, so we are going to see another buy come out for the T side, but this is a little bit back and forward.
Yeah, London eSports capitulating into the hands of Thomas, rotating and getting 3 kills in that round, and seriously saving his team. With a serious chance back in this one as London eSports get the AKs back out with the AWP for Astro. As you say, a good buy can still come through, all thanks to that bomb plant. Eccles was the lowest play, he's been dropped an AK. They have dibbled into their savings accounts, and you can see the economy state looking very similar for both sides. This round will essentially be a reset, you know, in literal terms for Slayers and figurative terms for London, because they won't have anything to work with. They'll have to be an eco in the next round to try and get themselves a rifle in round number 9. But now they're in round 7. So play it out to the banana position. Mighty Max and Rom trying to take banana control. Will be backed up by Thomas this time. Of course, been fragging so well so far. I don't know if you can see the scoreboard, see how many frags he's gotten so far in this one. Nope. Okay, that's also fine. But, AK from Dom peeking up. Artist also there in the bar, in the apartment to try and support the Molotov force a bit further back. So London eSports can't quite go for the stand execution they want to.
Yeah, the London Slayers once again having that 3 CT's presence towards this A bomb site. We've seen it time and time again for them. Just relying on this play from Mighty Max and Rom towards B. But it's going to be Artist with the pop flash from his teammate. He's able to find the opening. So London eSports now seem to regroup towards B, and that's going to be Rom falling as well. So it's all down to Mighty Max and Smooya left. And this round has really been clinical coming out from London eSports, being able to find all these initial frags, and all the frags that they've found, they haven't even lost a trade.
Yeah, damage being done, but as you say, no trades lost, and they've got an easy access to the A bomb site. The bomb can go down, and Mighty Max and Smooya aren't even going to go for this one. To beat London Slayers, quite literally reset by London eSports, so they have to save these rifles, the AWP and the M4. Try and get something out for this one. Of course, the Mighty Line are not quite lining up for the CTs again. 2 rounds lost bonus plus whatever money they've had so far in this one. The savings that they have left going into round 8 are probably going to mean another eco again from the London Slayers. Maybe Rom might buy a little something down, and most looking at that 3-round lost bonus buy where Mighty Max and Smooya will hopefully have a bit more to buy their same sort of weapons. Interesting that Smooya's only on 2 kills so far in this map. Obviously not the greatest of starts coming in, of course. Been a little bit inconsistent this land so far. Let's see if we can step things up going into the rest of the CT half.
Yeah, we might see a few upgraded pistols. Smooya actually finding a kill. Mighty Max as well. Smooya missing a very crucial shot. And that's the AWP gone in this 8th round. And Jamie, that is really big, because even if we didn't see London Slayers buy up anything on the remaining 3 players, an M4 and an AWP could have done a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they tried to do a little bit of damage at the end of that one. They're going to get 2 players down, so the economy's not going to be looking amazing for London eSports. And certainly if Smooya taking that other player back down, then that would have been serious damage done. That would have been full-on deficit and a very expensive round. So, and of course, the AWP staying in play, as you say, could do significant damage in this next one and really take down the AKs, try and shut out as many players as they can. So we left the Mighty Max to do that whole job, though. He's here on the B bomb site, backed up by Rom. Ooh, the double nades from Fry and Eccles, though they realise what's up. They will just take that first player out of the equation for the London Slayers. Now Eccles will move forward, trying to see if he can spot Mighty Max. Does not see him here on the second stack. The blind spray, though, takes down Thomas. Now Mighty Max is left here. One spray, not going to go well. Eccles doubles up. And it'll be 2 players left for the London Slayers. Digging in for Smooya. Might try to find a crag, but nothing found at the top of the smoke this time.
Smooya might be actually able to find a kill here, and he does. Can he find any more with the Deagle? Trying to take down Fry at this point, but a little bit of a difficult battle for both players. But it's going to be Fry and Eccles to finish the job. 5-3, London eSports in their own map pick, looking very solid on the T-side, as we are going to see a half buy come out from London Slayers. They don't have the money to go for a full buy, so we are going to see some armor, some CZs, and a bit of utility. So it really has been a double eco coming out from the London Slayers. We will see a buy come out from them in the next round. But what's interested me is no AWP on this team side, even if they can afford it.
Yeah, all 5 staying alive are going to get as much value out of these weapons as possible, including the MAC-10 from Artis. So, if he gets kills against these players, again, there's no head Kevlar for the CT side, and that's going to be easy enough money for the London eSports squad. No AWP coming into play up against the Pistols. It shouldn't really matter that much. It should just be another 6-3 on the board for London eSports. XL. They've not been in Counter-Strike for a while. But, Eccles, excuse me, will spray through towards the B bomb site, but not catch anybody out here. We'll finally find the opening frag one towards Rom. Might even find the second one to Mighty Max. Artist will move into the A bomb site. Meanwhile, backing up the bomb that makes his way through towards Short. 2 more CTs out here. Thomas does take him down. It's a nice kill with the CZ at the very least. And the bomb should rotate back towards the B bomb site all the same. Still got a little bit of time to work for London eSports. They haven't quite lost a major advantage.
A 4-on-4. So far, it's been Thomas, the only member of the CT side, being able to find a kill. But it seemed like the CTs are actually going to rotate off towards B, so they're not really reading this in Smooya. What is Smooya doing? Punished for an aggressive play pushing through the smoke. And that leaves the A bomb site completely open, and London Slayer is just going to opt to save on this B bomb site. They do have armor and pistols, so they are going to be able to get a buy into the next, so they're just opting to go for the save, not even try and go for the retake. For London eSports, I'm going to go down for free on towards A, and a questionable play coming out for Smooya. Tried to find some information, but I felt like he was the only member on that A bomb site. And yes, he's trying to find information, but if he gets punished like he did, that's a free bomb site.
A very slow style of Counter-Strike coming in from both sides in this second map, which is quite curious, honestly, considering how aggressive London Slayers wanted to get. They're not quite feeling it the same way out here. And, even when they did get aggressive, as you said, Smooya punished immediately when it came down to push comes to shove. So, of course, this will be 6 on the board. London eSports taking a pretty confident lead away from the Slayers side. But as you say, as well, the bomb will go up, and the buy will be up for London Slayers all the same. $5,000, $4,000 in about roughly well enough on the CT side in the buys. Yep, 2 AUGs, 1 AWP. Smooth with the 3rd AUG, passed out towards Mighty Max, and Stanley will go in with a MAC-10. Possibly. No, he will upgrade to an M4. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Okay, that's good enough. They need that firepower more than anything else. London Slayers, they can't afford to get money on the board. They want to just get rounds right now. They need to try and shut down London eSports in terms of the rounds that they've had in a row so far.
Well, it's now going to be Smooya with the AWP to the top of Banana at the moment. Already given his position away, but he's not going to fall back. He wants a little bit more. He's going to get aggressive. I like this play coming out from Smooya, trying something a little bit different. The flash comes up, and Eccles, what a 2K. The first shot on Smooya was alright, but that second one onto Rom, and that's completely opened up this B bomb site. And the change of tactics has completely changed. As London eSports now running in towards this B bomb site, and this should be another instant save coming out from the CTs.
Well, you take banana control and you get Eccles shutting you down. What a flick on the second head as well from him.
Yeah.
Absolutely dominating stuff again in London eSports. Forcing the hand out of London Slayers. They're forced to save, as you say. 2 quick picks, and that is going to leave the London eSports side hunting. When do we see them going hunting on that first map? We never did. Very, very simple stuff coming in from them, and now we'll try to take those rifles away. If they lose them, if they lose Eccles, then that might just be fine all the same because they've got money to burn on those 2 players. Standing will take down Doma for speaking to the devil. Artist also traded back, so 3v3. London eSports overall, they profit out of this one. The London Slayers, however, they're going to be really, really hurting going into round number 11. 7-3 on the board. Very little money to reinvest on Smooya and Rom. I think they might go for the full spike anyway. It's not looking good regardless for the CT side.
And the London Slayers seem to be struggling so far on this CT side of Inferno, and the economy's so strong for London eSports. See 2 members more than 10k in the bank. And once again, it's going to be a little bit of a change coming out from London Slayers. As, oh, look at that from Fry. They bring 3 members over towards B this time, as they've always sort of had 2. And it's going to be another opening, and it just seems that every single round at the moment, London eSports somehow find an early man advantage really early into the round.
And there's kind of the lack of banana control, though Rom will try and take some back here with the frags against Eccles. 4 versus 4 scenario. The trades keep going, but I was just about to say, London Slayers, I'd like to see a bit more banana control coming through from them. They're taking passive out towards the broken wall. But usually London gets so aggressive, and this time they're the ones that are taking their own firepower and actually out-positioning and outweighing the Slayers squad. It is even as we stand here in the opening minute of round 11. Last 60 seconds will tick by as the T side set themselves up here towards A. Got one player on contact towards B, that's Mighty Max. Everybody else, Smooya, Rom, Stanley. Very different positions out here towards A, including Rom out here towards the arch side, ready for the speedway wraparound. Stanley and Smooya are going to be the main two players up to face here. M4s are plenty. Molotov's down, smokes the counter. Stanley going to wait back here, and Smooya going to get up on the boost spot, try and watch out the apartments. You realise that someone might be out there. Indeed, Dom just inches away from getting shut down, but the M4, the spray going to miss out every single bullet. But Fry will take down Ron, meanwhile on the B-bomb site. Rounds will come through from Mighty Max. 25 seconds. They are stalling for time here. London Slayers pressure alone, but finally they're going to break the cycle. Smooya goes down. Danny with a quick trade on the first, but can't quite get the second. And Mighty Max left alone. 1 versus 3. Hell of a clutch to try and retake the site.
Yeah, well, he's got an organ hand and a HE to use, and very nice crispy shots coming out from London eSports. And you look at that from Smooya. That wide swing coming out from the player towards apartments. I think it was Dom that was able to find that kill. So sharp. And London eSports, it seems like they're just continuously finding kills. And you look at this round. Smooya's got an AWP, an XM onto ROM, some upgraded pistols, and everything seems a little bit lackluster on this CG side at the moment, Jamie.
Yeah, quite the amount. Very, very lackluster, you know. As you say, like, Smooya should have been hitting those shots towards the pit position every single day of the week, but right now he's not really hitting a whole lot of anything so far in this map-up. I mean, I think we can take a look at the scoreboard real quick. Yeah, 4 frags in 12 rounds. He is bottom bitch, essentially, for the London Slayers. It's Fry. Will shut the first man down. It's Mighty Max down towards the B-bomb site. He's playing passive contact once again. The rotations will come through, but the smokes are already up. The flashbang's over. Stanley can't get a trade. Fry can't seem to find anybody here on the T side. Daps on the AKs will land close to his head, but won't connect. The bomb will be able to get planted. 5 versus 4 scenario. London Slayers. It is still a very, very difficult retake, in regardless to, you know, the weaponry they have. The man advantage is not going to work out for them. Ron might get an exit frag back here towards the B-bomb site. Oh, sorry, towards the second mid position. But Soulcash shuts him down. And again, 2-man advantage for London.
And the London Slayers, like you said, it's been Smooya. 4 and 9 at the moment, really struggling and not showing up. And it needs to be these games where we do see someone like Smooya showing up, the veteran player, I suppose you could say. I mean, having so much international experience over the last year, and he's now come over to Epic 26, and he's struggling in the grand final. So it is disappointing to see, and I feel like it needs to be now where he starts to shine, because so far this is disappointing for us, and I think disappointing for a lot of people watching the stream to not see Smooya having the impact that he once did. You said earlier, Jamie, in some of the few games that he was here at Epic 19, showing up huge, and he's come out to the grand final today, and he's had a little bit of a poor showing. So let's see if he can bring anything to the table. 9-3, London eSports, very strong. And look at this from Rom. P90, aggressive down banana. Smooya as well. And there we go. Like you said, Jamie, now we have a man advantage in the London Slayers. And London eSports, it's interesting to see the rushing P90. Something a little bit different.
It's much better right now from the London Slayers. That banana control, getting the 2-for-1 trades, although Rom did go down. Smooya was finally able to get a confident shot on the AWP, you know. Inconsistency is something that Smooya's always had to deal with across the entire course of his career, you know. So seeing this guy finally get some frags on the board, finally get a 5th kill for the London Slayers. That'll be a chance back to trying to get the 4th round out here. They will dink down the likes of Dom. 60 seconds left to nade on him, and Mighty Max is going to hit air first. Stanley with a little bit of assistance, and now it's all left to the 2 out towards short. Thomas around this corner. Astro will dunk down on Stanley underwater as one will play on the bomb site. Backed up by Mighty Max and Smooya. Slow to rotate into middle. They will be ready in case he rotates back on the backstab, but 40 seconds left for London eSports. Round in this corner, got 1 CT to contend with good flashbang. Will not catch Mighty Max off, will get himself in towards the kitchen as a result. 30 seconds left for London to wrap back out towards Speedway. Or Smooya's got a hell of a task up ahead of him. The pressure has gotten to him, the timing's so bad. This might not be worth it, but facing around, he might still cut off one player from the bomb site itself. Smokes hit. 1 face, 1 kill. Second man will cross Asher with the AWP close, and Smooya is going to land it. There we go. 3 kills for him. Finally, a confident round from him and a confident 4th for London Slayers.
And you look at the economy from London eSports, and you might think that they're going to have a little bit of a weak economy. They might still be able to get a buy-in, but their economy at the moment is so incredibly strong, so they're not going to struggle at all for any of the rest of rounds in this first half. But a great start coming out from London eSports. This is their own map pick. And the second map of this best-of-3 grand final. And look at the Molotovs towards Banana. Raining in. And deep Banana control already given up. As it's going to be Rom. Aggressive. Should be able to find a kill, and he doesn't. Eccles is down low. You'd almost say that 99% of the time, Rom finds a kill there, but somehow it doesn't work out. Now it's all down to Mighty Max on towards this B bomb site. We do have Thomas rotating in. But what a start coming out from the T side, getting that man advantage.
Knuckles staying alive and everything with a kill to his name. He might not be able to do much left in this round, but regardless. Ooh, nade down on Fry, landing perfectly as well for the CT side. That's 2 players on 16 points. A chance at the 5v4 right now. Of course, London eSports in the man advantage. London Slayers, though, trying to try him right back, and they could well easily do it. Mighty Max faces around, catches the first round, but Artis will trade him right back, and now it all rests on Thomas back here. So many consistent frags so far in this series. Can he get himself a couple more? Spray on towards Artis, takes him down. It's back in for Eccles, but the Molotov is going to burn away, and Astro is credited with the kill. Smooya next up to face alongside Stanley, just rotate behind him and dink down. Oh, that's tragic for Smooya. He will push up further. When the smoke starts to clear, the Molotov does get popped out. He doesn't spot the man behind the Molotov. Are you kidding me? That's such a crucial kill that he can't get. And Stanley is left alone as a result. Will deny the bomb plant for a couple of seconds, facing against Eccles, but he can't seem to get that trade frag. 20 seconds, the bomb will go planting Stanley right around his corner. He denies it. Hold the phone. 2 kills to his name in 15 seconds. He'll rotate back towards Cross. The AUG in his hands. The flashbangs over. A third attempt at the plant will go down for Eccles. And a 1v1 for the 16 HP player of the T side. Stanley faces around the corner, ready towards Old Grill. Jumping on top of the coffin. 2 jumps. Eccles all here. Oh, the chopping shot. Stanley with a 3K. Gets another for the CT side.
What a round coming out for the London Slayers. Big clutch coming out from Stanley. The UK player that had a little bit of the rising time in North America. And he makes it work. A 5th round coming out for the CTs, and you really can't count the London Slayers out of Inferno anytime soon. What a clutch.
What a clutch indeed. 9-5. Favour to London eSports with the AAKs coming through here on the T side. Question out, and look at Astro with the first frag. Loads of damage done to Astro. He will be traded back as Thomas makes his way up. Stanley with a secondary frag on Eccles, and now it's a 4 versus 3. Stanley traded back to 3 versus 3, at least towards the second mid position. The CT's all up and down. The shot facing from Thomas is not going to go well. And Smooya is also tanked up as a lone player on the A bomb site. Sheer aggression from London eSports this time will be able to gain a man advantage and a nice HP advantage against one of the CT players. My voice is going. Can you tell here, Dwag?
Yeah, no, I can hear it. Mine's starting to go as well. 3 days of casting and a 4-day LAN. Especially when we're doing so many matches here at Epic LAN 26. But now we come into round 15. 2 on 3. And it's pretty much all up to Mighty Max. Sitting in towards Dark on this B bomb site. And London eSports now executing in towards the B bomb site. Mighty Max needs to try and hold on. Call that rotation for Smooya to come in. And Mighty Max hasn't been checked. Finds one. Oh, we can't find a second. An instant trade. And now it's up to Smooya. A 1v2 flash come in. Aggressive with the orb, but he can't find anything. That's the 10th round. Double digits coming out from London eSports.
And there we go. A confident T side half. This is where you want to get started. This is where you want to win things out. This is where, in theory, London should be able to take control.
Yeah.
Because now the CT side comes to fruition. And of course, normally when you have a team that's favouring that Inferno pick, when they pick around Inferno, they often have a very competent T side with a very good CT side just to back it all up. Of course, when you're up against an opponent that also is not great at this map and the C side does not go well for them, you're looking at London eSports possibly with, in theory, a victory right here, right now. But we'll have to see how well the London Slayers will cope on the T side. Double flash and smoke from Mighty Max with Kevlar on every other player. No upgraded pistols for the T side and vice versa for the CT side. The fuse on Astro, and here they come alongside the smoke. He will be here as a lone player towards the B bomb site. One headshot, and he's going to fall right back in towards Church. Get the stack broken up for the London eSports side back on the A bomb site. But instant aggression, not going to bait out anything from the CT side. London Slayers may about to be walking into the trap.
Yeah, London Slayers are walking in, like you said, to a 4-man stack in towards this A bomb site. Quick aggression now as it seems like a contact play. Flash coming in over the top. And it's going to be Artis in towards Graveyard, finding the first. His teammate's wide swinging as well. And it is falling to pieces. Not a single kill going in favour of the T side. And London eSports, the stack works out more towards A. And what a round coming out from the CT side. Just such a strong crossfire, Jamie.
Super duper strong right there. 11-5 on the board for the CT side. A nice pistol to gain control of this one. Nades in, doing early damage to the London Slayers once again as they go towards mid-position on the force by the Deagles. The CZs out, trying their best to force the issue away from the London eSports side. It smokes down to middle. Smooya will not catch anything, obviously. The T's make their way up and into the apartments. It's Stanley up with a CZ close. Right around this corner towards the stairs, not seeing any of the CT forces. London just going to hold back, passive, and wait for the main defensive of the bomb sites themselves. And still 60 seconds to go here. London Slayers obviously still on the back foot. No major man advantage gained, though. They're playing passive, they're playing careful. They're playing to try steal one away.
Yeah, the London Slayers coming into this with a force bite. And just the CZs and Deagles to use. Bit of utility as well. And they're now grouping up towards that. It's going to be Astro with this MP9 in towards this long area at the moment. He's going to fall back towards Archers and just get the hell out of there. Stanley with the CZ up close, finds a nice kill, and now it's up to Eccles. Should be able to line them up. He only finds one. The CZ's doing so much damage, and now it's up to Fry in towards the B bomb side. And he is getting pincered in by the T's at the moment, sitting in towards Coffins. The M4 it had already been spotted out, and Fry needs to find a few kills here. Finds it first, and he just tries to fall back. Wait for his teammates to try and help him the best they can. The bomb's going to be planted. And so far, the London Slayers have a very good chance of closing out this round. Post-plant situation in towards B. And Jamie, the CTs, they're on the hunt.
A 3v3 scenario. Here they come, Fry around this corner. As time ticks away, it's Soulcast to drop down Smooya. Mighty Max and Rom up to face. Mighty on 13 points. He's down and out. And Rom up here to try face the Eagle out. Trying to take as many shots as he can. It's not going to happen. London eSports just shut down the London Slayers. So you go 12 up on the board of the CT side. 3 players staying alive, 2 on very low amounts of HP, but regardless, they're alive and kicking for London eSports is second on the CT side here.
And I'd be interested that we actually see some hero AKs coming out. A force buy from London Slayers. And it's really interesting that we are going to see this force buy come out, considering the economical situation for London Slayers, but they're going to try and make it work. The HE's down towards towards mid, my mistake. Doing a lot of damage already. It's going to take Smooya down to 73 points of HP, but these Molotovs, once again, we have seen so much control so far in this game of Banana, and London eSports already deep Banana control.
Yeah, straight in. Eccles going to try to see if he can find some sort of control against the London Slayers. Obviously, with their own force by back in this next one, the bomb plant enabling these AKs to come through, which is a questionable buy in my opinion, but it's something that the London eSports side will want to try and take to their favour. AKs in and Galil's also to get picked up and trade for the likes of the FAMASas and the M4s potentially. Especially that those 2 AKs, obviously. For London eSports, it's a massive advantage in terms of the firepower. So London Slayers need to be careful about how they're going to approach this one. It's Smooya up first, up close and up personal. It's Eccles boosted up on the flower pot boost. He'll be ready for the London Slayers execution. But how much of an execution will come out from them? They have got 4 players up here, 1 player lurking in Mighty Match with the Deagle out. A very severe lack in utility, just 1 smoke towards cross, flashbangs over Mighty Max will shut down Astro, that's as far as he can go there as the flashbangs come over and Fry, he's shutting down the bomb plot artist with a quick kill, and Eccles comes up with 1, not quite the second, but Fry there with a trade, he will go falling in, and a 1 versus 2 with Smooya, bomb plant open for business, but can he fend off Artist and Soulcast?
Oh, well, look, he's getting aggressive in towards CT, the AK for Smooya, is he going to make
this?
If they don't check him, he can actually line up both of them here. London eSports, they're going to check. Smooya, he doesn't make it work. A 13th round coming out from London eSports. That could have been a very big clutch coming out from Smooya. But the CTs, they're too smart. They checked the position. London eSports now with an 8-round lead. And this is looking so deadly on Inferno for the CT side. London eSports, I can see why they picked it. Because London Slayers haven't really had many opportunities so far in this map to have it in their control. 13-5, Jamie. And we see the AKs come out once again from the Slayers.
Oh, nades down, double stacked in, doing damage to Rom and Smooya. Not a lot of damage, and look how aggressive Smooya. He's had enough of this. He faces in, he spots, and Astro still gets the frag. What a kill and what a start from the CT side with Incendiaries to keep Thomas from extending and getting the trade still. Standing at the 1 point of health right out here in Banana. Shut down immediately by Echoes, who continues to spray. A stray bullet will land against this man and will take him down if they can get it. Jump facing, spotting out 2 more. I think he may have also seen the bomb as well. Flashbang in, he sprays. He takes down 1. Will be traded back by Ron, but a 2-for-1 overall, and still standing is in play with 1 point of health. Round this corner, one player is so ready for this man, and it shuts him down immediately. 4 versus 2. London eSports looking good here as they look to try and put their 14th on the CT board.
Mighty Max and Rom left. 2-on-4 situation. And just under a minute left on the clock. They do have bomb control. They both shifted their momentum towards A. And really, it is a 2-on-2 towards this A bomb site. As we do see a further rotation coming in. Rom with the flash for Mighty Max to come out towards apartments. Mighty Max with the first, but they need to get this kill onto Dom. Rom is actually going to hear this player as well. Nice. And they're making it work. The 2v4 now all down to Rom. And it's going to be Fry to pick up that last finale kill. 14-5. Jamie. This is looking so strong for London eSports.
Yeah, they are loving this right now. Up against one more force up from London Slayers. London eSports absolutely want this one. You can take this to a map 3, pushes the full distance here in the grand finals. We wouldn't have it any other way. Epic. I think it's been a long time since we've seen the last map in a grand final in the UK LAN.
Interesting.
So, it'll be a hell of a way to see if we can get this one underway here for London. 2 rounds to go. Ron will take the first frag, however, out for the Slayer squad. Artist and Fry out towards the other side. The Molotov will burn away. Stanley, he pushes forward off the back of the Molotov on the T side. Meanwhile, Thomas will take down 1 to the apartments. It's going to leave it all on Eccles. As Fry trade. That's the bomb plant as well. Dropped and into mid position. Eccles with the trade back on Ron. The advanced forces of the T side start to fall to pieces on the T side. Smoothie and Thomas with a recovery to try and make happen. With CT's rotating in, they're going to try and see if they can lock out a crossfire against this one in Mexico. Echoes right around this corner. Thomas faces, does catch him off guard. So back to 2 versus 2. A chance still bought by the London Slayers.
Yeah, but look at this position coming out from Fry. This really could seal it. So much information. Can he find the kill? Oh, the timing. The timing. And the bomb's going to be planted towards A. As they are going to have time to get in towards this bomb site. It's going to be Artist coming up. That's a nice kill. And it's up to Smooya. 1v2 clutch coming out for the man. 8-15 at the moment. Having a little bit of a struggle, but this could be the big play for Smooya. There's the first, almost the second, but it's going to be Fry to trade it out. 15 rounds coming out from London eSports. And you can almost see it happening from Smooya.
Okay then. 15-5. Map point for London to try and take us to map 3. And 10 map points to work with for that CT side. London Slayers will be in with a full-blown buy in this next one. AKs on everybody. Full sector utility for 4 players. Upgraded pistols in case they need them on that T side. And they go passive once again. Every time they've gone for the banana face, it's not gone well, but Rom this time will kick things off by taking out Artist. Fry around this corner as well with the AK nades and against it, spray on through, damage being done. 35 points of on the follow-up nade from Smooya, who will take him down. 5 versus 3, finally. 2 kills for London Slayers, traded back by nothing on the London eSports side. And Eccles looking like he doesn't want to face against these smokes. He's the only one of only 2 players left. Spray comes through, trying to take down Thomas, but we traded back by Rom just as quickly, so Astra left alone. 1 versus 4. This is going to be a 6. London Slayers are going to stay alive.
Yeah, what a round coming out for the London Slayers. That early banana aggression. We saw Artist, a little bit of an interesting play. He gets aggressive down banana, but we don't have that deep smoke that we've seen them do before for London eSports. And then we saw Eccles as well get caught. And now it's all down to Astro. 1v4 trying to save onto this AUG. And this actually could be an eco coming out from the London eSports into this round. 22nd. Maybe we might see a few upgraded pistols here. There is a lot of rounds to work with for the CTs, but at the same time, they don't want to give that opportunity for London Slayers to just start picking up a few rounds and even urge the comeback to be a possibility.
Yeah, 1 eco from London. I kind of like this, honestly, because they're going to stack up the B-bombs. They probably push down banana and try to see if they can also stack up this one. It's also works.
I like this.
The pointless pyramid, I like to call it.
Oh, okay.
You can't get a third player.
Yeah.
There's no sixth, obviously, for the CT side. So, a chicken also there. I mean, maybe we could get him on top of them and pretend that he's the point of the pyramid. But Rom's going to run into this. This could be an easy enough kill right here for the CT side.
If he peeks.
If he peeks it, of course. I mean, they're playing out default, and they're going to realise quickly there's no one on the A bomb site, so he'll just wait around this corner for London to rotate. Possibly tries to see if we can get some frags padded. stop them from getting any chance at this retake. It is Felico regardless, but now here they come. Bomb plant up. Ron making his way up and closer. They're going to back up into the B bomb site as they try to bolster themselves as they wait for London Slayers to make the hit happen against that B bomb site all the same. So, ready to expect the hunt. Here comes Danny around the corner, facing in to take down Arnie's going to spray on towards second player. Times Astro. Soulcast with a quick trade back. Then down onto Thomas, but Thomas still takes that frag back in, and loads of damage being done to two of the players here. If they can take down Thomas and Smooth, that'd be massive, massive couple of frags. Eccles takes one, Fry takes another. Okay, that's damage being done. That's a lot of damage being done to the T side when their economy is so tender as well. AK picked up a Fry. If he gets the kill on Rom, oh, that'll be absolutely tragic. Eccles will fall. Will he face? Or might check it. Around the corner. Fry gets 4 kills for the CT side. That is not how London Slayers should let that go.
Look, I don't get I don't understand that from London Slayers. You are in such a good position. You get the bomb down at A. You got Rom. He's hearing the footsteps. He knows that they know you're towards B. Why do you even hunt at that point? You allow an AK to go into the hands of Fry. And I don't see that. I mean, Stanley now not even going to get full utility because their economy just shattered off that round. They only come alive with one member saving an AK into the last. So a very interesting decision coming out for the London Slayers. But nevertheless, we are going to come into this. Ooh. The scout onto Artist, the 5-7 from Astro doing a bit of damage. Fry as well. Smooth to trade back. But so far, it's Artist to do more and more damage. And Astro in towards the apartments. Molotov's going to come out. He's going to fall back. And London eSports in a 3-on-3.
They know he's here. They heard that body block. They heard that footsteps. And, of course, the shot coming through from Astro's 5-7. Leaving pretty isolated back here. But, again, London eSports with a bit of a half bite. Not too surprised that they ended up not being able to find anything major out of this one. 3 versus 2 scenario. Astro getting shut down by Smooth and Fry left alone with the AK, looking for another exit frag, looking to get themselves down by 3, and that will be, again, another massive, massive round for London on this half bite. Keep the rifle in play, keep the economy limited for London Slayers. Actually, with Stanley being low enough, this could still be a good frag or 2. The apartments, does he hear him? Does Fry hear him? Oh, he does now. Hesitates for a moment. Would he catch Stanley, though? Waiting around this corner. Stanley. Oh, Stanley. Fry dropping. He gets the kill. There you go. Damage being done. London Slayers seriously hindered. Mighty Max can drop those rifles, but might be seriously limited on utility sets.
Now we have a Mac 10 coming out from Thomas. So this is interesting because Smooth could drop an AK. I don't know why Thomas is on the Mac 10 at the moment. So obviously it's a miscommunication because I don't know why you decide to be on a Mac 10, especially in this kind of round. But it is going to be the 24th. Banana Aggression coming in fast, and it's going to be the Mac 10 up first. Going to be Fry and Eccles both chiming in. Eccles, can he find any more? They know where his position is, and he's mulling out at the moment, losing so much damage as we speak.
Oh, the nade! Mighty Max on 3 HP, boosting Smoothia up, and as well as that, he gets away alive. Eccles back on the B bomb site. A 2-2 split coming in for the London eSports side. They've lost 1, but it's traded back by 2, potentially 3. If Mighty Max gets a stray bullet, even a tick of Molotov damage landing onto him, it's just going to be lights out. It's lights out for Smoothie, meanwhile, as Astro wins out the AWP duel against him. Flashbangs coming forward, and Astro does miss it, avoid it. See the gun barrel, takes the second shot, but they're going to miss out against Rom, so now he will get forced back into the bomb site. He's got backup, however, towards Dark. Eccles is ready to get hungry for blood. 55 seconds on the clock. Now flashbangs move over Astro with a face in. Second shot does not quite land. Mighty Max can get out towards Old Grill on the left with only a little bit of map control. Mighty Max so close. Astro so close. Eccles going to get down 1 and the second. He gets the sprays he needs, and that is going to be London eSports 16-8. A second map to their favour as we go to map 3.